Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mint Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. And every 100 subscribers there's a giveaway. So if you're watching, make sure to subscribe so you have a chance to win. I have, I think 8 orders going out today, maybe 9, something like that. I checked, turned on the camera, and then forgot. So, go me. I would say, normally, I would say this is an awesome sales day, but because the last 2 have been over-the-top great, then this is a meh, even though it's really good. First thing going out, A3 is a Fire King, well, it's a set of Fire King Swedish teardrop bowls. Right here, I got these from my father. This was a on commission type of scenario because usually I do that with higher end things that I sell for them. If the amount of money I think I'm gonna get covers a large range, which that one did. I had to lower the price twice, and the reason I had to lower the price twice is because there is a significant, I would call it significant when it comes to glassware, chip right here. But I mean, it doesn't change the functionality. It does change the appeal of the item. I did have many people try to buy just this one, and I told them straight out, I am putting them together because no one's buying the chipped one probably at all, but I'm putting them together to probably entice somebody to buy them both. That of course didn't entice them, but someone did pay $134.99 plus shipping. So that is great for me and my father. Next thing going out, it's some books. It's actually 9 books. I'll leave them here for now, but it's this set of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is almost the complete 1 through 11, but it's missing 8 and 9. So it's complete-ish kind of thing. I got those recently at my friend Mindy's garage sale. There was kind of a bundle deal situation we made, so I'm not really sure what I paid for them. It was not a ton of money. $26.99 free shipping. Look out for kids books, hardback, in sets. That's beyond like the James Patterson books or, you know, sometimes like a shot in the dark type of scenario that I'll go with. That's what I'm looking for. Kids books in lots, cheap, hardback. Did I cover all the steps there? Yeah, I think so. And it's not always a ton of money, but they sell. The bigger the lot, the better. And you can do the paperbacks, but hardcover makes it more valuable. Next up, it is A3 Royal Personal Organizer. A3, this one here, 52 kilobyte Royal Organizer, DM2070. And I did say with electronics that I'm going to start opening them, even if they're new in package, to make sure that they function. But this one is $16.99 free shipping. So that's not in that realm where I would care enough to do that, because the amount it's worth open is not enough to sell it. And if I lose out on the $16.99, who cares? Because I'm not actually out $16.99 because I got that in a Mikhail mystery box, so I would be out less than $1. And actually with this one, I'm glad that this interaction happened, because the person that bought this immediately when they purchased it reached out to me, said, do not ship this to this address, ship it to the other address on my account. The other one, if you ship it to that one, it won't come to me, blah blah blah, I don't live there anymore. I explained to them that that's not how eBay works. I can't just change your address willy-nilly. I don't have access to your other addresses. Those are for you when you're shopping to select which one you want. So I went through the whole spiel. I'm not going to risk my account for it, blah, blah, blah. But I can cancel the order, and you can repurchase it with the right address. We went back and forth, and I think, stepping on crayons over here, let me get these out from under my feet. I'd hate to pigeonhole somebody or be ageist, but I think they might have been elderly. And the only reason I think that is because every message they sent was in paragraph form, was lengthy, and always had their signature at the bottom of it. So that's, I don't know why, but that always seems to be the elderly that do that. More of a formal back and forth, not so much just a text message style. And so we went back and forth a little bit, and I explained it to him, and this was over the course of a couple days. Because I would send a response, and it would be, you know, half a day before the next one would come back. And we eventually figured it out. And when we did, I said, okay, when you go ahead and purchase it, it was on sale. I said, if it doesn't come out the correct price, either send me an offer for the price that you originally had it for, or I will just send you a refund for the difference. Just let me know either way and we'll get it all figured out. And they said, no, I want to pay, because it was on sale and then the sale had ended. They said, no, I want to pay the full price for you going through all the trouble of walking me through this. And halfway through all these interactions, I about gave up. I was like, this is probably it could have been a scammer, or they're just wasting my time. The items aren't really worth that much. Really, it was just a buyer struggling to get through the platform, and a hiccup that's in the platform. If you have multiple addresses saved in your account, you should be able to switch them. Not like me, but they should be able to go and click in before it's sent and switch it, or even on my end. There should be some way to do it outside of canceling and redoing it. There's not, but it was nice. It was a little reminder that sometimes people do just need a little more help. They're not a scammer. They're not trying to make it difficult. They're just trying to buy the thing, and on their end, they're having trouble. I think that was a nice reminder. They did not have to pay the extra money. I really, that was unnecessary, but maybe they felt this frustrated in my voice. Maybe they're just happy that I actually helped. I don't know, but it was a nice reminder to me that sometimes just suck it up, True, and be helpful. Next up, B3F is a lot of Ken clothes. B3F, I've been trying to get rid of these ones for a while. I did have, especially this one. I hope somebody buys this one eventually. I think it's listed $74.99. I might go in and lower the price a little bit. But I got a whole pile of Barbies and Skipper, I don't know, a couple of other dolls, a couple Kens, and a bunch of clothes in a Mikhail mystery box. And that was kind of the beginning of the Mikhail mystery boxes. He was like, yeah, I know there's a bunch of money in here, but I'm never going to go through the work to look all these up, figure out what they go to and all that. And I was very thankful for it because there was a lot of money in there. But that's getting towards the end of them. That dress might be the only thing left from that lot outside of, actually speaking of it, I just grabbed it out of storage. Came in, those two of these cases packed full. And then there is still some stuff that we couldn't identify. Some of it's homemade. I think I'm just gonna finally make just one big lot with everything that's left. This one is labeled, but it might have been too cheap to list, something like that. But I might just sell this whole lot as one lot. And this was back when Jen was listing. She did all the research, all the legwork. So I was very thankful for that. But I think it's time to unload what's left. $14.99 free shipping for that lot right there. Also, right now, because the Barbie movie's out, I'm guessing there's an uptick in the demand for Barbie things. So I think now's the time to capitalize. Next up, A2 is a Bukella felt, I don't want to say a pattern, but it's a card holder. That's what this one is. One of them is a stocking that I listed, and one is a card holder. I got these recently at a church sale. I say these, it's this one, and then a Frosty the Snowman stocking. And Christmas sells year round. Halloween, yes, to a degree. Every other holiday, not really, but Christmas, don't ever hold off. Just list it. Always list your Christmas stuff whenever. You never wait around. I think I had it listed $29.99 and accepted an offer. I could even had it $34.99 free shipping, but I paid less than $1 probably. I got it in a big lot. I paid $92 for everything. It was a few boxes worth of stuff, and in it was one item, this one, that was worth, it's like, I think I got it listed for like $115.99, something like that. So that pays for everything I got. Also in that lot, I never went through that stuff. I just needed to list things, and I don't know, for a lot of reasons. But buried down in this box, which that's what most of this is leftover from that sale that I haven't got to yet. If I can dig to it without too much trouble. Down in this box, oh, what a great thing to show you, this corner of a thing. That's super helpful to you. There's a radio in there that I bought it knowing it's probably a 70% chance it doesn't work. If it does work, it's over $100. If it doesn't work, it's $0, and I'm not gonna even attempt to fix it. But yeah, $27 free shipping if I didn't say on that one. Next up, C5 is a Red Lion something, something, something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, here. Are these all the same? I think they are. A Red Lion 3991, 3991. Yes, they're all the same. I got these at a garage sale locally, or a yard sale locally, from a guy named Matt, who has been in the comments. I can't remember what he goes by in the comments, but if you watch this one, Matt, jump in and let everybody know who you are. I'll link it at the end of this video. He's the eBay seller whose entire, basically, inventory, like $1 million worth of inventory, burnt to the ground because of a lithium battery fire. And he lost everything. If you want to hear that story, I'll link that video at the end. I got 3 of these and then a couple other things. There wasn't sold comps. I think I had to go to Terapeak to find one. The sell-through rates were not great, but the price I paid for them was almost nothing. His idea with the garage sale is basically the same as what I had with mine, is it's more work for me to do something after the garage sale with the stuff than it is for you to give me any amount of money and take it off my hands. But for that, $37.79 free shipping. That was on a 10% off sale. Next up, I hope this isn't just skewing my thought, but it is another 2 Jewel Pops. These 2 right here, Chameleon Jewel Pop, Pink Yin Yang, which is, it's not Yin Yang? Maybe it is, and they just didn't, the title of the jewelry piece is Yin Yang, but maybe it's also Yin Yang with no G on the yin, and I've just said it wrong my entire life. That's also a possibility, but the same buyer that bought the 6 of them last video bought these 2 for a combined total of $39.98 free shipping. But I get to combine free shippers, and when you combine free shippers, you save money, therefore make more money. More money, more money, more money. And that's what we like to do. But I did reach out to her this time and said, hey, I'm listing a bunch of them. Do you have any in particular you're looking for? I'll jump those to the front of the line. And she sent me a list of 5 that she said, I'm looking for these ones all the time. I can never find them. I had none of those. But these 2 that she bought are not rare. There was others listed. So I'm not sure if she still is a shopper of other ones. But either way, I am hoping it's not just the fact that this person's buying a bunch of them and then they never sell, and I never sell any ever again. I'm really hoping it just keeps rolling like this, because now I think the last order was around $200. That's around that's $40, you know, minus the shipping and the fees. So a couple more gone and I will be at a break-even point, and I still will have over 100 of them to sell. And then last thing going out, B2 is Guidance by Garmin. B2, I think it's this, but it's in packaging, but it wasn't in packaging in the picture, but the packaging is open. Yes, it just was taken out of the packaging for photos and then put back into the packaging. But it looks like some of the bits and bobs are missing. Nope, they're just tucked in between the cardboard there, so that is good to go. For that item, $22.49 free shipping. This might have been a Mikhail Mystery Box item, but I do pick up Garmin stuff on the regular, so I am not sure on that at all. With the Jewel Pops, I have been using my team bags, which I use to seal my cards when I ship those out. And I think it just gives them a nice professional look to arrive in individual bags, sealed bags. And also when you're shipping multiples, it keeps them from, you know, knocking into each other. I think it's just a nice touch. Do you have to do that? No. Am I doing it? Yes. So this is next shipping day. I don't have a ton of orders going out, but it is just unbelievably humid and unbearable in my garage right now. So I don't want to be in there any more time than I have to be. So I'm just going to do a quick rundown of what sold and just shove it into the last sales day video, which you will have figured that out by now. So first thing going out was a 80s pop cassette lot. It is Men at Work, Steve Perry, Juice Newton. Cassette tapes are very, very hit or miss, and I dabbled in them enough to know that I will not be dabbling much going forward, but I have scored big on cassettes a few times. I figured out a somewhat rule of thumb with any musical media is the niche but yet popular format of the time. So your classic rock on album, yes, but it tends to either have to be in great condition, unopened, or a little more niche. You go a little further, you get into your punk era, your early metal era, things like that, so on and so forth. You get into the 90s, it's more of your a lot of your R&B, your niche rap CDs, but whatever the media for that era is kind of what you want to be looking for. When you get outside of what was in that era, your buyer market shrinks because the only people buying cassettes, so not only, but the people buying cassettes had cassettes. You're not convincing new people to buy cassettes normally. And that was $9.99 free shipping. Not super happy about the angles or anything like that. This is outside the norm, but like I said, it's unbearable in the garage, so I can't do it. But is there some good sales, so I don't want to pass on it. Next up, Calphalon knife block. A wooden knife block. I love selling them, not because you make a lot of money, but because they are, to a degree, unbreakable, easy to ship, easy to list, all that kind of stuff. They do take up a lot of space, though, so I wouldn't want 40 of these at $16.99 plus shipping, but I paid probably $1, maybe $2. If I paid $2, I probably shouldn't have. That's not really great. But $16.99 plus shipping, it's not the worst thing in the world. And the better the brand, the more money it will get. If it's Cutco, then you're gonna probably double the amount of money you're getting for it. You get them very cheap because people see them as worthless or useless once there's no knives in them. And then next up, I did end up reaching out to that buyer that bought a ton of the Jewel Pops and said, hey, I'm still going through them. If you have any that you're looking for, let me know, and I'll jump those to the front of the list. I ended up having 2 of them. And so she reached back out, and they're actually right here, so I can go ahead and grab them. I'll grab one to show you. It is 2 of, what's this one called? Solar Flare. They all got cool names for them, but Solar Flare, it is Swarovski crystals and enamel, multicolored crystals with a red backing. She bought 2 of these for a combined total of $79.98 free shipping. And you know I love my combined free shippers because when you combine free shipping, you save money, therefore make more money.
More money, more money, more money.
Next up is a Texas Instruments TI-83 manual only. I have sold them together before, but you can sell the calculator and send it first class under a pound, I don't know, 6 ounces or something. And once you add the manual, the difference that you gain in value of the item doesn't tend to make up for the price increase in the combined item. So selling them separately, I think, is the better way to go. I've done both, but from now on, I'll do the math and separate that out. For that $9.89 free shipping, it's a manual, then I can also send it media mail, whereas if it's a manual and a calculator, I have to send it some type of ground advantage. Next thing going out is a Global Dolls wig, a baby size 910 blonde, $9.99 free shipping. And then honestly, one of my very favorite things to sell, a yellow Tupperware replacement lid, Cervalier with the ribbed top, $9.89 free shipping. Not a ton of money, but they sell often, they sell good, and you get them for cheap or free. Next up, this one is a cool item. I wish I had it on hand. It is the Simpsons Homer Talking Universal Remote, $16.19 free shipping. And then last thing going out, it's a book. Towns, Trails, and Special Times, the Marlboro Country Cookbook. Nothing like getting your cooking advice from smokers. I'm sure Marlboro took great care in making sure the recipes are good and don't kill you slowly over time. $8.99 free shipping, and that is, of course, going media mail. I paid less than $1 for it. I think I paid 50 cents to a quarter. I think a quarter, actually. It might even been free. I got it at the sale where I got the dirty Cabbage Patch Kids, which I haven't looked up or listed yet. Actually, most of the stuff in that sale I didn't list. I also got some nice jean jackets, and then I think I got 4 books for free, and I think none of them were worth listing. If I paid 25 cents each, I did not make any money on the books. And then a huge shout out to Joe Mechanic. Joe Mechanic bought 5 coffees in the Buy Me a Coffee link. If you don't know what that is, it's just kind of like a tipping platform that takes less fees than YouTube and stuff like that. But he bought 5 and used my Bubble Boy affiliate link, so extra money there as well. Actually, yesterday went out to the movies with my oldest. We went and saw Barbie, got some Dairy Queen, and oddly enough, I was I was begging her, let's go putt-putt golfing, let's do anything else. I liked the movie more than she did. It started off exactly how I thought it would. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who wants to watch it. It started off exactly how I thought it was going to be, and I was like, ugh, buckle up. And then it added some good storyline, and I actually enjoy myself. Joe Mechanic, thank you so much. What did you say here? Really enjoy your channel. Lots of good tips, short and to the point. I also use your American Bubble Boy link, which you don't have to use the link, but if you're asking my advice on where to get your bubble wrap, that's where you should go. So, Joe, you paid for me and my daughter to have a great time. And I guess, I don't know, just because I'm sitting here and I'm talking, I'll get on the subject. I was laying in bed last night after we had this fun time together. We get home, and she was just so happy to spend some time with her dad. Like, she wanted to give me a big hug and all this. And I was laying in bed just thinking of deadbeat parents and how unfathomable it is to me that exists. The amount of joy and worth you get in return for just existing as a parent, it's beyond believable. It's beyond putting into real words. So I was just laying in bed thinking that, like, how do people do that? How do people exist in the world who are just like, kids, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to exist in their life. Like, how is that a thing? You get so much out of it. It's just such a joy. Just total off on the tangent. But something I was thinking about, Joe. So, Joe, you paid for me and my daughter to have a great time. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Those little things, and it doesn't have to be monetarily like Joe went out and did. Just hitting the like button, sharing a video, telling somebody else to check out my channel. All these things do bring in a little bit of money that it's not going to a corporation. And not just me. Other channels, when you shop at your local garage sale or even just like a local mom and pop shop, those things go to real life things. And sometimes you don't see that connection right away or at all. But it literally does. It goes from your thoughtfulness to literally bettering someone's life or some enjoyment in someone else's life, and I appreciate it every single time. All right, and speaking of giving, it is time for a subscriber giveaway for the 2,400th subscriber, and already to 2,452, I think. I got a video that's doing pretty good. I think it's actually going to be my best video yet, so that's exciting for me. Maybe it's exciting for you. Let's give away some stuff. We got 39 unique comments, but the comment picker thing I use has added this premium where they take away a bunch of features like being able to take my name out. So my guess is I will be the winner, and I'll have to redo this like 17 times to get somebody else, but let's see. Start. And Travis Wick, congratulations. Let's get this channel to 100,000. Yes, Travis Wick, let's go. Go ahead and reach out to me through either Instagram or through the Facebook group, and we will get your prizes sent out to you. And I say we, I don't know why I say we. It was me. I will get your prize sent out to you. Thank you, everyone who entered. Best of luck in the next one, which will be pretty soon. And that's going to be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little geek. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Go. I'm good at this.